Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Solar. Pedri. That's very neat. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? Platini, and the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's found the net! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Palmeiras have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Zola. And it's Ed Nielsen. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kaka quietly revving up. Kaka. An uncompromising challenge. Ed Nielsen. Shot and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Casillas claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he plays one through. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Platini. Now it's Pelé. And here's Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Platini tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zola. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafael Varane. Messi, he's got away. Ibrahimovic. Marquez. Edmilson has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Palmeiras couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Palmeiras really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Palmeiras having to have the lead in a tight-old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Palmeiras really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pele knocks it out wide, and it's Maldini. Feminine numbers sharp and uncompromising. And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Marquez looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, super ball! So much. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Palmeiras have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Gattuso. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Zola under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion...
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Cracking ball. Pretty, but it gets the job done.
Público presente
And
na
now they
partida
can
de
string out a
hoje.
defence.
61.052 espectadores.
Makes the interception. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And the through ball. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
Time then for the first
Camisa
substitution of the
22,
game.
Camisa 5,
Maldini,
camisa 11, camisa 13,
the most accurate pass.
camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 77,
Marquez.
camisa 8, camisa 9,
Thuram.
Alexandre Pato,
Mbappe.
camisa
Now
18,
it's Pato.
camisa 10.
Chosen to go back. Some good work on the right flank here. Pele looking to get on the end of this. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquez kept his eye on it, and he's there. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Van Dijk tries to clear. And it's Pirlo. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the shots! And this is Pullet. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's been played through. Rui Costa gets flagged offside. Play for a throw. Succumbs to the pressure. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Pullet.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
A little off target. What a throw in. Marquez. And this is Bebeto. Very much into the last knockings. That pass isn't the best. That has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space here.
Palmeiras nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Substituição.
Time for a change in personnel. Zola, he's being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Bullet. Knocks it into space.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
That looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good-looking ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Pelé. Played with finesse. And he's there to get it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that should get the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good running with the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has not gone well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central... Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. It's Maldini. Marquez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. And that has left him in a heap. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. And he's intervened well there. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Albert Ferrer. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. This is Del Piero. Oh, no joy this time. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thinks of it's Pele! Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. Platini. Ibrahimovic. Driving forward. And they can counter here. Messi. Marquez gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's headed upfield. Looking for a runner. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini. Oh, terrible pass. It'll be a throw-in. Marquez. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is Messi. He's found the way. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to it.
Corinthians penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's well spotted.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pass has gone astray. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. If you have to... And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Kaka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. That is good alertness. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's in here. Terrific header. It's in. Offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Thuram. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great vision. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Kaka. This is Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
It's a searching pass. Del Piero,
60.332
and he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Zola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? And now they can clear their lines. Zola under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's pick.
And Zola! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, Red, nice interception. Decent progress down the left. And here's Mbappe. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
This ended up in no man's land. Platini. Edmilson. Oh, they could break here. Ball looks a good one. Pele has it out wide and in space. And he's onside. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's got a chance, surely! It's in! Do not write them off. Back they come. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So,
Camisa
time for
22.
changes on both sides,
Camisa
actually.
13.
That has
Camisa
certainly
11.
made things interesting.
Camisa 5.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Deixando o campo
Looking
para
for
a
options
entrada
for
de
movement.
Camisa 77.
Chance!
Camisa 18.
Keeper's not concerned by
Camisa
that.
9.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable
Camisa
playing on the
3.
break. They're really swift.
Camisa 90.
And that's been intercepted.
Substituição.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Who saw this coming? Palmeiras are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Real chance! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Marquez cuts it out.
Palmeiras really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Foram indicados
Pretty
2
much the
minutos de
definition of the
acréscimo.
word uncompromising. Pato looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, here we are. I doubt there's anyone in Sao Paulo who's unaware of this match. The build-up has been so fervent, so fanatical, and the expectations are reaching fever pitch. It is Corinthians versus Palmeiras, and it is going to be quite the showdown. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
The whistle. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid.
Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Oh, what a ball! And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Kaká. He's having a shot! Superb ball!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. Here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Corinthians penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in a great position here, and he's had it nicked away. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Ibrahimovic. Maldini.
Palmeiras really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Platini. Thuram too strong for his opponent there. And it's Pedri. Great vision. And this is Pele. And he's gone backward here. Gattuso. So what can they make of this? Kaká. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, what has happened here? Drives it in. Cleared away. It's Pele! Got to be quick to recover this. Good steal, he just read it. Some good work on the right flank here. Palmeiras are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Kaká showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. Sola. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. It's a searching pass, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Kaká was steaming forward. Maldini calmly anticipates. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe! Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Zola looking to run onto it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe.
Teremos
Zola.
minuto de acréscimo.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's being urged to shoot. Nice control. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Tries a shot! Oh, shooting chance! There it is! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. And he goes cross-field. And the counter is on. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the closest, Peter.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super ball! And he's quick to snatch. And Sola! Corner number 2 then. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 62.005 espectadores.
Well, what about it? Palmeiras have dragged it back at the last. Now, can they get him away? Great Mbappe! Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now can they counter? Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gattuso, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Platini knocks it into space. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Camisa 11.
Marquez
Deixando o
gets it
campo para a
away.
entrada de
It's
camisa 77. Camisa
That's a
9.
waste.
Corinthians have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Marquez moved on forwards, and it's Messi. Bebeto. And it's Edmilson for Messi. Let's a look and place it forward. Pull it. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the throw.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 19. camisa 13.
Well seen,
Deixando
saw
o
that
campo
coming.
para a
That's great
entrada
positioning,
de
so good from him.
camisa 10, camisa 90.
Pirlo. And it's Hullet. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Pele, and he's on Pele! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Pele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Bebeto picks it up out wide. Good ball, good take. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's made sure that's not getting through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. Messi. And he has been fouled there. And Chip pulls off a sensational save.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Bebeto.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Closing in on goal. And it's Cruyff. And he shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that's that. Palmeiras have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.